What is happening there? Gamer Dude here, and this is going to be a very different video from the one I normally make, because I normally talk about video games, but let's talk about card games, because I play a ton of card games. I have over 10 to 15 different card games like right in front of me that are actually kind of sitting there waiting to be played, but we're going to specifically be talking about the Pokémon TCG, because funnily enough, their new core set, Prismatic Evolution, is actually in a massive shortage, and in fact, a lot of places can't actually get packs of Prismatic Evolutions to sell. And what makes the whole thing even more interesting is that there are some local game shops that just don't even want to stock it. So Prismatic Evolution is a highly coveted set that people are very much looking forward to. Some are looking forward to it from a gameplay perspective, like myself, and some people are looking at it from a money perspective, because as we all know, Pokemon cards are worth a lot of money. And it doesn't help matters that this Prismatic Evolution set is largely based around the mini Eeveelutions, so the mini evolutions of Eevee. And while I like my OG Eevee just fine, Eevee does have some really cool evolutions, and the fact that Eevee could evolve into so many different Pokemon is just insane by itself. But with the insane amount of hype surrounding the product, not only is this product being sold out at an insane amount, but also, again, like I said, some game shops are just wanting to protect their own security, so they're not going to be stocking the cards at all, like this particular set. Which is absolutely fair, because I feel like on a fairly frequent, if not weekly basis, there is a lot of Pokemon cards being stolen from card shops, like I said, on a weekly basis. So now the Pokemon Company have actually went out of their way to actually talk about what they are going to be doing regarding not just the actual selling out of product, but like how they're going to be able to meet consumer demand. So they've given the following statement: "We're aware that some fans may experience difficulties purchasing certain Pokemon trading card Scarlet and Violet Prismatic Evolution products at launch day due to high demand impacting availability. We understand this inconvenience can be disappointing for fans, and we are actively working to print more of the impacted Pokemon TCG products as quickly as possible and at maximum capacity to acknowledge this. Reprinted products are expected to arrive at participating retailers as soon as possible to help ensure more fans receive opportunities to access Scarlet and Violet Prismatic Evolutions. In addition, more new products from Scarlet and Violet Prismatic Evolutions lineup will be launching in the coming months. We'd like to thank the community for their continued support and patience as we work to deliver this highly anticipated expansion to fans." And highly anticipated doesn't even give it justice in all things considered. Now, with that being said, I promised everyone in the house that I'm living in that I would not buy more Pokemon cards, but because of how highly sought after this Prismatic Evolution set is, I thought, okay, I'll just buy one Elite Trainer box, and I cannot seem to find it anywhere. So it's interesting to say the least. But it seems like this isn't the only time that it's happened. Rather, the Pikachu focused Surging Sparks expansion that released on 8th of November had a very similar thing happen to it. So, and of course, Surging Sparks sold extremely well. And even looking at TCG Player, so for those of you guys that don't know, if you want to buy products and they're not available to you, but you want to buy them online, TCG Player is one way to do those. And of course, if you're wanting to also buy singles of cards from various card games, TCG Player is a great place to go to, albeit that sometimes some things are slightly more expensive. But even with that being said, however, their best-selling products are actually the Surging Sparks and Prismatic Evolution pre-orders. So while Prismatic Evolutions hasn't released yet, the pre-orders are pretty much at the top of their sales charts at TCG Player, second only to the Pokemon Surging Sparks packs, elite trainer boxes, and stuff like that. So it's just interesting to see how insane the Pokemon TCG entire temperature of the whole card game is at the moment, and it seems to be doing incredibly well. So it's unfortunate to see games like Yu-Gi-Oh not do as much in terms of numbers, but that's also not to say that Yu-Gi-Oh hasn't released a mainline set in a bit. But not just a mainline set, we're still waiting for another quarter century set to come out called Quarter Century Stampede, which is supposed to be a sequel to Quarter Century Bonanza, which is a sequel to the Rarity Collection 2. I think it's Rarity Collection 1, Rarity Collection 2, Quarter Century Bonanza, which is technically Rarity Collection 3, and then Quarter Century Stampede, which is supposed to be a Rarity Collection 4. I think I got that down. Maybe I missed a set in between somewhere, but even so. And Magic, of course, they had Magic Foundations, which is the reason why Magic did really good the past couple of months, especially. So Pokemon is currently at the top because of Surging Sparks coming out as being the most recent product, and then and of course with Prismatic Evolutions, the pre-orders and excitement are really high. And just below that would be the Magic Foundation set, which is trying to bring people back into playing games of standard rather than just Magic Commander. And then of course after that you've got Yu-Gi-Oh and the sets that have come out since. But that's just kind of an interesting little tidbit and a little bit into the card gaming space that was kind of worth talking about, I feel like, just to kind of give some ideas as to what may very well be going on. But with all that being said, however, let me know what you guys think about all of this card game nonsense that is going on in the comments below. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel. I'm aiming for 500 subs by the end of the year, and with all that being said, I do upload every day, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.